Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my first weekly vlog. This is the first time that I'm attempting to film a weekly vlog for the channel. I have a few things planned this week, so it should be an exciting video. But today is Monday. I am going to Waterstones. I want to pick up the book The Adventures of Robin Hood. I was listening to Trigonometry, and one of the podcasters said that Robin Hood did not steal from the rich to give to the poor. He stole from a tyrannical tax collector. And I realized that I have never read the book. I have watched quite a few Robin Hood style movies, but I have never read the book. And I've been trying to read a lot more lately, and I read a lot more classics, less self-help kind of books, but classics. Last year, I started listening to Dostoevsky, and I listened to the Brothers Karamazov. I've listened to Crime and Punishment, Notes from the Underground, The Permanent Husband, The Idiot, and there was one that really rocked me. But I can't remember the name now. I'll put the name on the screen, and it rocked me. I would always confront reality and confront the truth and speak the truth, not my truth, speak the truth and speak what I know to be true, because that book like scared the crap out of me. Yeah, and I want to work my way up towards reading. I want to read like the Grimm's brothers, all the fairy tales, the actual stories. I want to read them. So Alice in Wonderland and all of that. I want to read the actual stories, and then I want to work my way up to reading things like the Iliad, and the Odyssey, just because, why not read the classics or just know what it's about, and have my own like thoughts and impressions of it, not someone else's thoughts or impressions on stories like that. And those stories are like old, and I think they're extremely powerful, so why not engage with them? So Waterstones, I want to try on some dresses from Ralph Lauren and Alice and Olivia. The dresses I want to try on from Ralph Lauren are from the Purple Label collection, and those are a bit spendy, so I want to know, like, am I really invested in it? Do I really want to like start planning towards getting those pieces? Do I even like them enough? Do they fit me well? Because there's some dresses that look amazing on the model and just look horrible when you try them. It's just not, it doesn't suit my body shape. So I'm gonna try those on, and I have some dresses that I'm gonna unbox with you too at some point in the video, so it should be a fun one. So let's go explore London. So my outfit of the day, I have this dress on from Coco Shop, and I have on this cardigan from the White Company because it's a bit like windy, so if I get cold I can put on the cardigan. My bag is very old Bulgari, and the shoes are the orange sandals. mentioned earlier that I wanted to get the book The Adventures of Robin Hood because I'd never read it before, and you would have seen me going into Waterstones and I could not find the book. They didn't have it except from the, illustrated one for children. So I picked up The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This is another one of the books that I've been wanting to read. I have watched like quite a few movies, about Jekyll and Hyde, and I've actually never read the book. There's so many of these books that that I know the stories like relatively well, but I've actually never read it. I think of all the like major books, I started Dracula at some point, never finished it. I've finished The Portrait of Dorian Gray. I've read that. I've also read, actually, the Portrait of Dorian Gray is the only one that I remember reading. I think I've read like the illustrated one of like Alice in Wonderland. So I just want to read these like stories, this like classic stories. So I picked this one up. I am going to get the Robin Hood one. There's so many that I want to read. So that's what I picked up from Waterstones, and I've started reading it. I took it to the cafe. I went for lunch with my sister, and you would have seen that in the vlog. So I took it and I started reading it, and it's interesting. When we went to SpaceNK, from SpaceNK, I picked up this deodorant from Saltair. Like, I have been struggling with natural deodorants. Like, it just does not work. I used the Cycler one, but getting Cycler in the UK is crazy. So I looked for like similar stuff, and I found the Saltair one. I have the saltwater vanilla one, so I am going to try that out. I'm actually going to start using it from today because I just finished the Cycler. This is what the bottle looks like, so I'm going to start using that from today. And then I also picked up this shimmering body oil. I tried it in the store and it looked like amazing on the skin, so I was like, why not buy it and then try on. Look at that, just look at that glow on the skin. So I decided to treat myself to that too, because I don't need it. I already have like a body oil that I use every day, but this looked nice, so I was like, why not? Can you see any of that on screen? It looks, yeah. So that's what I picked up from SpaceNK. The other things that I picked up that I wanted to talk about in this video are just like some cute dresses. It's quite hot, I'm uncomfortable, so I'm just going to show you like cutouts of me wearing it instead of like actually trying it on. So I have this dress from H&M. I picked this up. You would have seen me wearing this earlier on in the video when I went to Restoration Hardware. So this was the dress that I was wearing. It's quite easy. It's made out of 100% cotton. I love the blue. I washed this and I didn't steam it before like putting on the camera, so sorry guys. So next up would be this slip dress from the brand Jaki. I have it in two colors. I have it in black and I have it in this print, and I love both of them. I'm gonna put like a cutout of me wearing both of them. Now I wore this, like, look at that print. It's quite fun and interesting. So I wore this to my sister's like after wedding party, and I was dolled up and dressed up that day, so this was nice. The day that I wore this on like a lunch date with Julian in London, and I was on my cycle, so I was bloated. I look about 6 months pregnant in that video, but I'm still going to put it on the screen anyway. So both of them, like, this is quite casual. This black slip dress is quite casual, and this one is a bit like, makes more of a statement. So these are the three new like casual everyday dresses that I have picked up, just something to throw on and look good in.